Today on Amateur Kitchen, I am celebrating New Year's Eve. That's right, with a signature cocktail that I know you and your guests are also gonna love too. It's my vanilla bourbon and champagne cocktail. You're probably thinking, Jen, bourbon, champagne? What are you thinking? Trust me, it is really good together. It's got kind of that little subtle aftertaste. You're gonna love it. And this drink really puts a bow on my 2013. This year, my family and I went to the Kentucky Derby for the first time, had an absolute blast, but you know, the signature drink there are mint juleps, so can't go without the Kentucky Bourbon Maker's Mark, right? That's what I thought. So this is kind of a little special drink for me, but I think you're gonna absolutely love it just as much as I do. Not to mention, it sets you off on the right foot in 2014. So I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to get started on making this New Year's Eve cocktail. Here we go. One order of business that we need to take care of before we start assembling our cocktail, and that is the vanilla simple syrup. This is so easy to make. All what you do is you get a pot, put a cup of water in it along with a cup of sugar in it. Bring it up to a boil, allow for that sugar to dissolve, turn it off, and then once you turn it off, to make it the vanilla part, just put 2 vanilla beans, whole vanilla beans, like these ones, the whole thing, into it, and it's really just going to absorb all that flavor. You can do this with several different things with your simple syrup. You can make it spicy and put a jalapeno in there. It's really versatile, which makes it a lot of fun. Similar if you were to infuse like oils and whatnot. So it's that simple. Now it's time to start assembling. So I have the vanilla simple syrup, and I'm just going to pour a little bit in. My glass isn't too big, so I'm not going to go too much. Half an ounce or so. Then we got the Kentucky Bourbon. You don't have to go with the Maker's Mark, whatever you got. Just a little bit of that, about the same amount as you did the simple syrup, so about a half of an ounce, or an ounce. It's New Year's Eve, right? And then, of course, the champagne part. Now, traditionally, if you've seen me before, mentioned to you, I love I believe it's the Martini Astis champagne because it's nice and sweet. However, with the simple syrup in here, I'm not so sure if I want that sweetness in the champagne too. So I got the Brut, which is a little bit drier, so we'll see. All right, cross your fingers. You know it's not a celebration until the cork has been popped. That's right. And then we're just gonna top the rest of it with the champagne. Pretty cool, huh? I know. Now the last thing we need to do is garnish this. So what I have is another vanilla bean, and I just sliced it in half so a little bit goes a little longer. If you want to even slice it into quarters, you can do that. It does get on the spendier side if you invest in some vanilla beans, but totally worth it. And you can just kind of plop that in like that, and so they kind of know it could have a vanilla flavor. Alright, I just need to stop talking and just cheers to you guys. Cheers to 2013. Yum. You've got to try this. Like I said, that subtle little hint of Maker's Mark or any bourbon is fantastic. I'm glad I went with the drier champagne. It probably would have been too sweet, and you get that subtle vanilla flavor. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling it down my throat right now with the bourbon. There's no doubt about it. This is a fantastic New Year's drink. You've got to try this one. I'm excited. As you can see, I get excited on the littlest things. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this. But before I do, I want to send you, our friends, to Maria and I's website, amateurkitchen.tv. We are going on 3 years and counting right now. Can you believe it? thank you so much for all of your support. We couldn't have done it without you. And we also want you to head to our Facebook page, Twitter page, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, and all of those other social medias out there, because we're on there. And as Maria would always say, we want you to click that like button or follow button so you can see what Maria and I are up to every single day. I'm super excited about this. I'm even more excited about all the new recipes that are coming out in 2014. Be safe, be happy, be well, and Happy New Year's. Take care, guys.